And then, now, if the person doesn't have pants on, you just definitely have to probably grab by the knee. You can see it bend straight away, right? And or you grab by this, right? So if they have trousers on, you can just grab the trousers. Okay? Just put it up. Just get it up, yeah. Now you're going to roll. It's a little bit difficult with one person, but you're going to try and have to help with the head. Yeah. And then don't bend it too much. Okay? If you can help. Okay. Now, this leg, you've got to make sure that this leg comes over. You see how the body's coming more over now? Okay? So, alright. So, as much as possible, the idea is that you're using that hand to keep the head as straight as possible, and you're using this one and the other hand to try and stabilise the face. All right? Okay? Yeah. All right.
In the picture, the arm is out.
There are many ways to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just another way.
Okay.
So, what's that? All right. So we're aiming to keep the head straight as possible, right? And we're aiming to make sure that the mouth is actually going down as much as possible. So we want the vomit to try and move away. Now, depending on the patient, some men are quite big, it's going to be difficult. You try and move a man and try and hold his head and all of these things, you just have to do it the best that you can. So that's one way. Just let me see here. Stay there. Move. It's like cupping the face. You can cup it. Yeah. Alright, swap over guys, just have a go. So, if you're doing it, you need to be kneeling down. Yeah. Just use the spare mat and just put that under your knees. So you can actually do it away from you, or you can actually do it to you. All right. You okay with that? Yeah. All right. Now that needs to come down. When you've got the patient down, then you just make sure that you then put the patient in the best possible position, all right? So if the person's got his knee, or the person's got their knees down now, they're already not going to move. So then you adjust the top end here. Some people will have tight shirts on, some people have small arms, some people have long arms, and so on and so forth. And then, so what you're looking for is to make sure that the casualty is in a relatively comfortable position. All right? Some people, everyone is different. So some arms are not going to go for you, and some arms are going to go for you. You need to just work with what you've got. So what you need to understand is having the knee in that position, right, down, and then making sure that the mouth is going down. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Up. And down to bring. That's it. Push back.
Make sure.
Now you're going to try and keep the head as much as possible. Pull, pull. Pull across. Push the leg, push the knee. Bring the knee to you. Bring the knee to you. More, more, more. Watch out for the head doesn't go plank on the cement. Alright? As much as possible. See how she went, the knee went down to the ground? Alright? Take it out. That's going to go on there. When we do the pistol grip is you're going to be, although you can't grip the mouth, it's going to be looking like this, right? And you grip that, and then you're going to be blowing. Okay? Now, I won't demo. I'll just demo with you guys. All right? So, can you remember what's the first thing? First thing you're going to be doing. What's that? So let's go start from here. Just put it down. Now, just stand up again. Leave that there. So if you're coming upon this patient, what's the first thing you're going to be doing? No. You're going to be. All right. So now we have to go back to this, right? Now we're going to go back to this because this is your CPR. Danger, response, all right? Okay. Now, I'm just going to show you. So, if I was coming on this patient, first of all, I'm going to look around and I'm going to see what are the danger steps. I'm going to see who's there, see where I'm standing, see where the other vehicles will come. I'm going to use pedestrians if I can to help me with the situation. If I come in on the person, I'm going to just tap the person. I'm not going to shake the person, right? Just tap him. And can you remember the acronym? COWS? What's the first one? Is it in your book?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So, can you hear me? All right? Not, can you hear me? Not like that, right? You get the guy a heart attack. All right, so just can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you know the person, Bob, can you hear me? All right? What's the next one? So that's response. The next one is S. What's S? What's S? Send for help. Yes, send for help. So give your mobile to someone. If you're by yourself, you're going to be doing it yourself. All right? So you're trying to ring for an ambulance to come because the situation is bad. Okay? So next one is airways. Okay. I'll just get you to take your sheet. This one. Take this. So, when we're checking for the airways, like on the recovery position, I didn't do it with the recovery position just then. So, when you have your head down, right, you're going to be checking for any obstacles, any obstructions in your mouth, right? So, when you're doing that, you turn your patient in the recovery position and then you clean out what's in the mouth, all right? If there's blood in the mouth, try and open the mouth up. Okay with that? Yeah? Everyone right? Yeah? So in the recovery position, you're checking for any obstructions in the mouth. What's the next one? Airways? What's that?
Airway.
Yeah. So when you're checking, you check that you've done back. You're going to check for the breathing part, yes? Can you put that on up here, please? You're looking for anything in the mouth. if you need to clear it, what position will you put them in?
Recovery position.
Recovery position, yeah. Recovery position. Okay? And then in the recovery position, you've got the patient here, you're going to be checking for anything in the mouth. Yep? Alright. Questions on that? No? Right, okay, so now we're going to check the breathing. So can you remember what I said before? Up there? Look.
Look, listen, and feel.
Look, listen and feel, yes. Look, listen and feel. So what you're doing is you're putting your head down and you're going to get this hand and you're going to look across the line of the body. Putting your hand on here. You're looking for rise and fall of the chest. If you see the chest rising and falling, you're not going to be doing CPR because you'll kill the patient. You'll break the chest and so on, right? So that's why you have to really be listening to any signs of breathing. It might be blocked, so then you unblock it and his obstruction may be removed so that he's breathing again, alright? Okay, on that one. So look, listen and feel. Yep. And then go to the next one. Okay, so if you need to put him in the recovery position, alright? Yep. Next.
Okay.
Yeah.
If the person is not breathing.
So that's when we're going to CPR. Yeah. Next, keep going. I think that's about it. We're coming up to the start CPR. So can you remember the ratio? How many pumps?
30.
30, and how many breaths?
2.
2. Okay. It's not my most favourite thing on my knees, right? I do 1 round, you do 5. And it's 5 rounds in 2 minutes, 5 cycles in 2 minutes, right? So the way you do this is that there's many methods. The USA method for first aid is slightly different to the Australian. The Australian is slightly different to the UK. So there's a bit of differences in all of them. So in Australia we used to measure it by just doing this. Going to the sternum here, the bottom of your chest, and then that's how we used to, and here, and that's how we used to measure it, right? Yeah? And that's the line there where we're going to put our hand. Now the other way is, and it's been taken up recently, is you just look at where the nipples are, and you go straight to that point, in that area, right? So you can still measure it. There's a lot of time taking up when you have to measure. But if you've got the right area, some institutions say you always have to measure. So do you understand what I'm saying? So you're measuring to try and basically put your hand where the heart is, right? That's where you're going to go. How deep should you go? 1/3, that's right, yeah, 1/3. And 1/3 is a lot. You could be breaking the bones in the chest and all of that, right? So let's do a measurement, and then I'm going to put one hand here. Now, it's no use doing it like this. Remember that if you're doing this by yourself, it's going to get very tiring. And you need to be absolutely sure how you're standing and how you're doing it, otherwise you'll wear out, right? So if I'm going to go there, put it down, I need to lift the hand so the base of the hand here is pushing down, right? If I do that, you can feel it, but you're going to get a lot more. You need to have your hand basically above, right? And not like that. And you really need to be over the top, and you need to be going down like this. If you're over the top of the patient, you're not going to wear out as fast, all right? But if you're not standing or not kneeling correctly, then it's not the best. So if you have a look here, if you can't see, I'll show you. So you can see the 2 greens, yes? Yep. So if I'm going too quickly, you can see that. So you look at how far I'm going down, right? Can you see that? when I'm using my hand straight and I'm using my top of my body to push down. So it's green. If I'm going too fast, you can see hammer comes, right? So 1, right? Just to push it back like that. 1, 2. So 1, look, 2, look. So you need to see that the chest is rising. Okay? You need to see if the chest is rising. Alright.